Well, hello, Garden City and all our neighbors. Welcome to episode number 576 of the Garden City Community Chat Show. It's Thursday, May the 12th, 2022. We're happy that you could be with us tonight. We hope that you're all safe and doing well. I am your host, Kerry. Also joining me tonight are my co-host, Garden City's very own meteorologist, Doppler Tom Iwinski. How you doing?
Doing well, but I need to get the handle back on this thermostat. I got a little crazy today with the heat.
Oh, yeah. And the current president of Garden City Kiwanis and former city councilman, Mr. Mike Jones. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Kerry.
Surviving the heat?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, hey, tonight we have a program update. We have a special surprise guest that will be joining us all the way from Maryland. This person has been on here several times and every time has had some great information for us. So stay tuned to find out who that will be shortly. First up, meteorologist Doppler Tom will be here with the latest weather forecast for you. We'll see just how long this heat wave is going to last.
In 3 days.
Mike will close out the show with some community announcements. You'll all want to stick around for that. So grab your favorite beverage or snack, and we hope that you'll join us for the next hour or so. It's 8 o'clock and plenty of daylight out there. Isn't it crazy? This 9 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock, still daylight. I love it. I wish they would keep it just like this, you know?
you have to talk to the sun.
Yeah, right. So it looks like another good one for you tonight. Just a quick reminder, we got a lot of guests coming up. Mark your calendars for these upcoming shows. Next week, May 19th, we're going to have Jerry Thorne from Party Animal Travel on. He will be here to discuss the upcoming vacation season, all the do's and don'ts, and one lucky winner is going to win a trip to the Arts, Beats, and Eats Festival on Labor Day. So be sure to tune in to win. And then on May 26th, Kim Pianco from American Therapy Centers in Westland will be here. I've actually been going to her for pulmonary rehab, and her staff do a great job. She'll be here to talk about what all they have to offer and even some employment opportunities as well. And then in June, on June 2nd, we have Jody White, who is running for the 5th District State Senate seat.
Good.
Does include Garden City. I actually met her at the Neighborhood Watch. She came up to me. So I got her scheduled for June 2nd. And on June 9th, we have Brandy Overholt and Susan Cobello from the Public Service Credit Union right here in Garden City. Brandy is the branch manager, and Susan is in commercial lending, and they are over there right by Planet Fitness, where the old Kroger used to be. So looking forward to having them. And on June 16th, we're going to have Councilman and mayoral candidate Mark Jacobs on the show. I'm also looking to get all 5 candidates for council on as well. We're looking at June 30th possibly to have Stacy Karafotis, Kim Dold, Zachary Witt, Denise Stabley, and Jay Lee Lynch. So hopefully we can get them on and do a little Q&A. Should be fun. So get those calendars marked. And we hope that you'll be able to join us. All right, now tonight, if you have any questions or comments for our guest or any of us, please put them in the comments section if you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube. You can also text your questions to 734-788-9319. We also want to take a minute to say thank you to all of you who listen and support us every Thursday night, not only from our hometown of Garden City, but several of our surrounding communities as well. We really appreciate your support, and we'll always continue to promote our community and yours. Reminder, if your community or organization has any events or announcements that you would like to get out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
Email us.
Yes, that would be the best way to do it. Send the details in an email to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on Facebook at facebook.com/gcchat. And Mike, you'll be more than happy to pass that information along, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, who do we got in there watching tonight, Mike? Can you see who's in there?
Not yet. I can't.
No, you can't see him? Okay, well, I'll have to do it. Garden City Fire Chief Kathy Harmon's in there. How you doing, Kathy? Also, William Werhan. How you doing, Paul? And our good friend Dennis Newbacher. How you doing, Dennis? Good to see you. Kathy Ward just popped in, our number one fan. How you doing, Kathy? Thanks for joining us. And Mark Mukovitz is in there. Appreciate it. All right, let's get Tom in here now with a check of the weather, and then we're going to spend some time chatting with our special guests. So stand by. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. Yeah, somebody turned the furnace up. Oof.
Yeah. Yes, we all know who it was. We won't say his name. He loves it.
Yep.
It starts with the letter R, and we all know who it is, Richard.
Exactly.
And now we need to whisk him away from the thermostat, but he's going to be around it for quite some time, actually. We're going to be in this heat wave for at least through the weekend.
Oh,
so
boy.
It's been overall a very warm, each day got warmer. We were starting out in the 70s earlier in the week. Then we got into the 80s, and today we got into the low to mid 80s. So yeah, we really have been increasing the temperature throughout the week, and we definitely kind of are nearing the peak of this little round of warmer air moving through, and it will continue as we get into tomorrow. Throughout the rest of tonight, we're overall going to be fairly clear tonight. Temperatures are going to drop right around 60 for an overnight low. So it goes. This is how it goes this time of year.
Yep.
A good 20-degree drop and increase of temperatures throughout the day and night. And as we get into tomorrow, it will be very similar to today. We'll probably see a lot of sunshine again, a lot of high clouds moving through. Very similar today. Temperatures will be similar. We'll probably be in the low to mid 80s again tomorrow. And wear the sunscreen, find sunglasses, because we're going to need it tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
And it might be a good day to have a little hooky from work, but you didn't hear it from us at Garden City Community Chat. But
Right.
we'll sign the permissions. We'll sign an excuse up form out for you.
Yeah.
To get out a little early and enjoy the weather if you like that. But yes, changes are coming as we get into the weekend. Storm systems are gonna move into the Great Lakes, and we're gonna see our rain chances increase over the weekend, and we're gonna see the temperatures dropping just a little bit, probably still staying in the 80s. But with chances of rain as we get into the weekend. So as we get into Saturday, the storm system will be slowly moving into the Great Lakes. So the majority of the morning and afternoon hours will probably be dry on Saturday. So if you have any plans on Saturday, I don't really think it's going to be overall a big washout. But as we get into the late afternoon and evening hours, that's when we'll see our round of rain moving through. And before that happens, we'll probably see temperatures getting into the low 80s before the rain, and then the rain will move through, and then it will be ending during the late evening hours and into sunset. And then the rain will be moving out. And then as we get into Sunday, a very similar situation. As the warm air begins to bubble up throughout the day, we'll see overall a drier portion of the day being into the early portion of the day. So the morning and early afternoon hours will be dry, and then it will bubble up some more rain during the late afternoon and evening hours on both Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures in the low 80s before that rain. So I don't really expect a lot of wild weather over the weekend. This is just going to be some steady rain moving through on and off during the weekend. I don't expect any severe weather with this moving through. I don't expect any flooding with this moving through. A lot of those dynamics aren't going to really over the Great Lakes. It's just going to be as the front begins to move in and really start to cool us down as we get into next week. As we talk about next week, as we get into Monday, we're going to see our temperatures really begin to drop, and our rain chances kind of decreasing as we get into next week. I don't really see too much rain as we get into next week, but I do see temperatures really dropping as we get into Monday. We'll probably see temperatures dropping a good 10 degrees. We'll probably be in the low 70s for highs on Monday. And then they'll drop even more on Tuesday and Wednesday. As we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, they'll probably drop into the mid to upper 60s for high temperatures.
Ooh.
So definitely a time to really open the windows and kind of cool down after this extended 5 days of 80-degree weather moving through. And Then the overnight lows are going to be a little bit on the chilly side. I don't really think it's really worrisome if you've already planted or if you have sensitive plants out and about on your yard. But temperatures will probably dip into the upper 40s as we get into
Jeez.
early portion of next week for a couple overnight
Oh my
lows.
God.
So a little bit on the chilly side as we get into early next week. But all good things must come to an end. I do see a rebound in temperatures again as we get into late week and continuing into the end of the month of May. I can't believe I'm already talking about the end of the month of May. But yes, as we get back into the late week and the last week of May, temperatures will probably get back into the low 80s for highs and will probably rebound over the 21st and 22nd. That's the following week of May out there. So we'll see those temperatures rebounding again and kind of consistently staying around 80 degrees as we wrap up the month of May. So a little bit of an appetizer as we get into May, and then a little bit of a cool down with a little bit of rain over the weekend, and then drying out next week and cooling down before kind of another pattern of some more consistent warmer air begins to move in over the last 2 weeks of May as we kind of see temperatures rebounding again right around 80 degrees for high temperatures, and then low temperatures kind of being right around 60. So not bad. We're just increasing it a little bit. I know Richard got a little crazy today, kind of got it a little bit too crazy, but we're gradually getting into summer here in Michigan, where we definitely see much warmer air moving in. And one thing you're going to notice on the weekend, unfortunately, before the rain moves through, is yes, Terry, you'll see that humidity increase. So it'll be a little bit more muggier over the weekend with that rain moving in and out. So that's something not to look forward to, in my opinion. But some people do like the heat and all that. But if we quickly talking about some other weather across the U.S., it's been fairly busy across the Central Plains, all the way up from Texas, all the way to the Canadian border, all the way into the Dakotas and Minnesota. I mean, that's been a very active period of severe weather moving through all those states into the central U.S. with tornadoes, damaging winds, large hail. So they've been fairly busy, and a lot of that's been missing us, continue to miss us for the rest of the month. So that's great news. We don't want all that crazy weather here in Michigan, but that can probably happen as we get into really late June, July, and August. That's our real time frame for some stormy weather. But as of right now, we're pretty good right now. The other big story going on right now is the West is continuing to be dry, and wildfires have been ongoing. I mean, you name it. I've been talking about this on the show for years, Terry. And I mention it from time to time, but it's all even if I don't, it's always ongoing across the West. The drought and the wildfires.
Yes.
So that's something I wanted to bring up real quickly. But other than that, our weather has been warm, it's been dry, and enjoy it because a little bit of a cool down is coming next week. I know some people are looking forward to it, me and Carrie, but I know a lot of people like it like Richard. So if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, just go to my website, DopplerTomsWeather.com.
All right. Sounds like a little bit of everything. We could use a little bit of rain, really, you know?
Yeah, I did check the drought monitor today, and we're pretty good in Michigan. There's no drought ongoing. But yes, we always could use some free rain for the lawns and the
little garden variety, and then we go from
yeah.
what, air conditioner to putting the furnace back on again? Come on, man.
I'm not going to turn my furnace back on, but yes,
No.
I did crank the air on this week.
Yeah.
I will admit to that.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, who else we got in there watching? We have Fawn Salvador. How you doing, Fawn? I met her at the neighborhood watch meeting. Mrs. Chad is in there. Hello, dear. Brian Earl, Councilman Earl, and Tracy Lynn. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's introduce our guest for tonight. He is one of our favorites, joining us all the way from Maryland. Please welcome from the Garden City Fire Department, Lieutenant Steve Ray.
Hey, how you doing, Terry?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I am doing great.
Awesome. So you are in Maryland. Why don't you tell us what that's all about?
Well, I I appreciate the special guest status. I hope nobody ruined their plans or canceled concert tickets to see who the special guest would be.
Hey, they were chomping at the bit, man.
Yep, it ended up with me. I know it was the worst kept secret in Garden City. But yes, I'm out in Maryland at the National Fire Academy.
Yeah, I'll put some pictures up while you talk about it.
Yep, the National Fire Academy is part of the National Emergency Training Center in Maryland, just south of Gettysburg.
Mhm.
The National Emergency Training Center houses both the National Fire Academy and FEMA's Emergency Management Institute.
Mhm.
So there's two groups going on here at most of the times. The firemen usually being the loudest of them.
Is this the academy here, right here? It's a pretty big campus.
Yeah, it is. This campus, it used to be a St. John's College, I believe.
Okay.
It started out actually as a women's college, and then the federal government bought it in '79. In 1981, they opened it up as the Emergency Training Center, and they put on federal level classes.
Mhm.
As far as the fire academy goes, staff and or not staff and command, but command and control classes, teaching people to be new fireground managers. The class I'm in is the fire investigations. So in Garden City, our captains are the first ones to do the preliminary walkthrough. So I was excited to get my chance to look into fire investigations, and there is a lot involved in it.
So this was a two-week course, right?
Yep. This picture that you have up right now, also on the property, is the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial.
Mm, nice.
So that's an eternal flame right there.
Wow.
And unfortunately, all those rings that you see around the background are fallen firefighters.
Mm,
The flags are at half staff for a week for every fallen firefighter. So unfortunately, they're
mm.
not full staff most of the time.
Wow, that's too bad.
There's a better picture of it.
Wow,
Um,
beautiful.
yeah, it is beautiful. And there's another picture of a bigger statue. Yeah, there's me and some of my buddies from my last class in front of it. That's the 9/11 memorial. So that picture that
Oh, yeah.
we remember from the first day of 9/11,
Mhm.
they recast that as a statue, and those guys are 8 or 9 feet tall. So,
Wow.
um, yeah, I took that one. I'd love the rainbow over the top of it.
Yeah, I see that. That's awesome.
So yeah, there's a couple of these buildings. The church,
Yeah.
that one right there.
Mhm.
That was actually around during the Civil War. It was used as a hospital the days after Gettysburg.
Wow.
It's one of the two buildings here on property that were around during the Civil War.
Holy cow. A lot of
And as
history
you,
there. A lot of history.
yeah, as you can see, the cherry blossoms are in full bloom out here, and it's just a beautiful time to be out here.
Gorgeous. Yeah, gorgeous. Your
Yeah,
weather's a little cooler than ours here, eh?
yeah, it's been low 70s. A little bit of sun, a little bit of clouds, nice breeze. Just if I had to pick perfect weather to be digging through burned out houses,
Right.
this would be the weather to do it in.
Yeah, exactly. Because
It,
you're in
it,
full gear, aren't you? In full gear too during a lot of that?
no, we're not in turnout gear, but we're in the Tyvek suits, so
Oh, okay.
they
Yeah.
don't breathe well.
Yeah, that gets
Uh,
pretty warm too.
yeah, but it is neat because there's been a couple fires that they've lit in front of us, and it burns ridiculously hot in a matter of minutes. The instructors that we have, there are some from the UL listing crews, from the ATF,
Mhm.
state police officers. So we've got a crew with a ton of experience, and we look at burn patterns and understand how fire burns, and this last couple of weeks, or last couple of classes have been on electricals, so mapping the shorts and stuff like that, and seeing how we can figure that out. So
See your
it's a
number
whole lot
one
more
fan.
difficult than the movie Backdraft made it look.
Oh yeah, I see
Hi,
your number
Mrs.
one fans in there, Mrs. Chad.
And hi, Chief, and hi, Captain Dennis, and everybody.
Yeah, Brian Earl says hi, Ray. Lieutenant Ray does an incredible job for the Garden City. Yes, he does.
Thank you, Councilman Earl.
Here is next week's guest, Jerry Thorne. Good evening.
Yeah, so it's definitely been a lot of fun out here. I've been out here a few times now, taking some programs.
Right.
The great thing about this class is there's very little charge to the city at all for it.
Nice.
You know, they pay for the class. The gentleman that was putting on this class said they use $30,000 of building materials for each class.
Wow.
So they have 8 rooms now. There's 8 groups, so we're each going to have our own room that they have built, carpeted, furnished,
Oh, wow.
and burn it down for us to look at. So,
Jeez.
um,
Incredible.
yeah, so that's great, and you know, it cost us. We have to buy the food card that pays for our food and lodging, and that's just a few $100 for the 2 weeks.
So it's real reasonable. Very reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So while I'm down here doing this, my crews back at the station are working hard, and we have an upcoming training in Westland next week. It's
Oh,
our rescue task force training.
okay.
So the rescue task forces are for when we have an active shooter or a active assailant. We go in with a police escort to help the patients we can
Right.
after the assailant has moved on to areas.
Yeah.
In the past, we've always been outside down the street until it's over, and then come in and see what we can save afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're trying to push more up into the what they call the warm zone, the area that the gunman isn't anymore, and you know, we have the force protection with us, and go in there and help who we can, and you know, pray we never have to do that, but we practice just in case we do.
Right. Exactly. Fawn Salvador says she's glad to see that Garden City Fire Department's keeping up to date. You guys take training constantly. I mean, it's never ending, really, right?
Yeah, we do. You know, the state fire marshal has finally started requiring continuing education for firefighters. We've always had to do it for our EMS license.
Right.
But the truth be told, we meet or exceed the training requirements anyway, just in the stuff that we do. We have a new guy starting on Monday,
Oh, wow.
and it's always great having you know, new employees there, because all the guys step up and take responsibility for his training. So
That's awesome. And you guys, what's good about you guys, you're all cross-trained too, right? Pretty much.
yep, everybody, as right now, everybody is cross-trained as a firefighter paramedic. During our recruitment, we're having a hard time getting people who have both.
Right.
So the last person we hired, Jason, he was a paramedic but didn't have any fire experience. So we sent him through the fire academy that he passed with flying colors.
Good.
It sounds like he took a lot of activity and leadership out there. So I'm proud that he did so good and represented us so well. This new guy that's starting on Monday, Brendan, he's actually in my paramedic class. He does have fire experience, but he's a basic EMT, but he's in a paramedic class. So we're hiring him, and he will work with us with the expectation of him passing my paramedic class. So
Awesome. Now you also want,
If he doesn't pass, he's going to tick me off at 2 places.
I bet. You also
But-
want to discuss the promotional process too. You want to touch
Yeah,
on that a little bit?
Yeah, because getting ready to go out of town for 2 weeks wasn't stressful enough. We had the promotional testing
Yeah.
last week, right before I left.
Mm-hmm.
We had 7 lieutenants test for, or I'm sorry, 7 firefighters and engineers test for the lieutenant spot,
Wow.
and all 3 of the lieutenants tested for the captain spot.
Wow.
At the end of June, one of our captains, Captain Marinkovic, he's going to retire.
Right. You got
Giving
some
us-
retirements coming.
Yep, giving us a vacancy. We have an engineer retiring as well about that time. Our fire marshal, Brian Finneran, I believe he's done at the end of the month, the last
Oh,
I
wow.
heard. So
Wow.
we've got some openings, and we've got some moving around to do, and that's going to require additional training as well. But I think our crew is in an excellent position to fill those spots and continue to grow and improve the department.
Mm-hmm. What about equipment now? Any new equipment coming or on the horizon?
We
Well-
are still, we're still waiting for. We have a ambulance on order.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like they have all the equipment to do the box on the back. It's just I don't know if you've heard, but there's a chip shortage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
big secret.
I don't think that's a fire service secret I'm sharing. So
No,
No,
you let the cat out of the bag.
yeah, sorry if I broke anybody's
Spoiler-
bubble there, but
Spoiler alert.
yep. So we're waiting for the chips for that, and then we also have a ladder truck being built.
Right.
If there's any fire truck fans out there, it is a Quint, and we call it that because it has a engine, a tank, a ladder, ground ladder. So
Wow.
it's kind of the jack of all. It doesn't have one of the big buckets on the end of it, but
Man.
it's gives us about 10 or 12 more feet on than our current ladder does. It's got a lot more safety features. It's a mid-mount ladder, so the truck will be easier to drive,
Mm-hmm.
and it will be 27 years newer. So
Oh,
that's
Will we be getting rid of any vehicles?
no. Right now we do not have a backup ambulance. So when
Okay.
the new ambulance gets in,
Then-
the ambulance that we're driving now, which is a 2018, that will become our backup ambulance.
Okay. Okay.
The ladder truck that we are replacing, just needs to be taken out back and shot.
Put it out of its misery.
Yeah. It's been a good truck. We've taken care of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you have.
But 26 years is tough, but it's like dog years for a truck. So
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's not like you can go over to O'Reilly's and get ladder truck parts over there.
Right. Right. Exactly.
And after 26 years, even the company that makes that truck doesn't keep those parts anymore.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if we have anything really big, then they have to either custom make the parts or find some retrofit. And
Yeah. Something as important as that, you can't keep putting Band-Aids on it. You really need and there's so much state of the art now stuff too. Like the Lucas device, you
Yep.
had that here in studio. I think you guys got a second one, correct?
Yep, we do have one that bounces back and forth if we have a second
For those
ambulance.
that don't know, can you explain what the Lucas device is, what it does?
Yeah, the Lucas device is the automated chest compression device.
Yeah.
It does CPR better than any human can because it doesn't tire out after a couple minutes like we
Right.
do.
Yeah.
And with the Lucas device, we have been getting more saves than we have with regular CPR.
Wow. That's awesome.
And on top of that, the safety issue of trying to do CPR while you're in a moving ambulance.
Right. Right.
Uh,
I mean, I've seen you guys even get on top of them on the gurney while they're rolling you out.
yeah.
I mean, that's not real safe.
No, but we got a job to do, so we always find a way to do it.
Right.
But that Lucas device has been fantastic, and we've gotten some other medical devices that have been fantastic additions using technology. The
Mhm.
power loading cot. I
Mhm.
don't know if you've seen that or not.
Yes. Yes.
That
That's
that saves our back so bad, you
I was
know.
just going to say that really has to be a back saver.
And it is, and the majority of the people who leave the fire and EMS service due to injuries, a majority of them are back injuries.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Right.
if any other line of work had the rate that we do for back injuries, they'd shut that business down. But for some reason, for us, they just throw more firemen at it, and but yeah, we sold the case to the city council. They were 100% in support of this equipment. It has, because we average 10 runs a day, and that's 10 lifts and into the truck and 10 lifts out of the truck, and
And those aren't heavy, especially with a person in it.
yeah. So
I mean, they're not.
those are things I've helped out with both of the Garden City universities that we've done so far.
Hmm.
And those are the things that I like to show off, and gotten great response from our visitors so far as that goes.
You're also going to be getting some fire station renovations done.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Now, there seems to be some discussion about where they're going to house you guys during this, and what about the vehicles?
Yeah, it was bounced around a little bit. They talked about the Lincoln dealership.
Right.
Now we're talking about the Radcliffe Center. Now that we're going to be taking that over.
Sure.
If it ends up going through the winter months, we just need a indoor location for the trucks. So,
Yeah.
the trucks and ambulances can't sit outside in the cold and be expected to be ready to respond to emergencies.
Yeah, that's going to be the best part.
Yep. So we are excited. The stuff that we've seen so far about the new station,
Yeah.
looks awesome.
Wow.
A lot of
Long
needed
overdue.
updates.
Long
Uh,
overdue.
Yep. So we are excited to move on with that. So a lot of great things on the horizon for the department.
Yep.
Like Chief said, we've got some guys leaving that we're all going to miss quite a bit.
Yeah, she says she's going to miss them, but she's looking
Yeah.
forward to the new leadership. So that's true
Yep.
too.
A lot of the guys have been preparing themselves for moving up into new leadership positions, and
Yep. Yep. So
fun and exciting time.
How many years do you have now?
January was 17 years for me.
Wow. Okay.
So got 7.5 to go
Okay.
before I can retire.
Countdown's on, huh?
I can give that to you in days if you want to, but no.
I bet you can.
Yeah, I'm happy to be at this point where I am in my career, and
Well, you do a great job. You're so involved with the community, as well. So that really helps. And you're always available for our show.
yeah, speaking of being involved with the community, I scooped Mike on a community update.
Really?
I've got one Mike doesn't even know about yet.
What's that?
What's that?
On June 1st,
Oh,
we
I
are
got
doing.
Very
Yep, we are doing a what to do when you are home alone at the Maplewood Center. I believe it's 6 to 7 or 6 to 8. It's for ages 9 to 15. So some of the kids that are just getting used to being at home alone.
Not like the movie.
It's going to be at the Maplewood Center. Myself and I don't know if you guys have heard of him, is Bruce Shippey from the police station.
Yeah, he does
Yeah,
sound
sounds
familiar.
familiar.
Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy as far as police officers go.
Yes, yes.
Um, so give me just a second to pull up what all we are going to be discussing at this
Yeah.
Home Alone.
This is a scoop right here, Mike. You know this is scoop.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat watching it.
Yep.
Cost
Yeah,
$5.
you and
Yep.
Bruce, you and Bruce do so well together because you can bounce ideas off of one another, and you're just both so community oriented. You know.
Yeah, we've worked together in things. A couple years ago, we did a thing at the PKSA karate.
Yeah.
So it's we discussed it. The Parks and Rec is involved Brad over there as well. So I don't want to leave Brad out of talking about it either.
Right.
But we going to discuss some of the topics is how to call for help using 911, how to deal with a stranger at the door, why it's important to keep the doors locked,
Yeah.
what to do when you see or smell smoke or fire, what to do when the power goes out or if you get locked out of the house, severe weather, and dealing with minor and major injuries. So,
Great topics.
Yeah.
um, we originally thought we'd each get our own portion of time, and Bruce and I sat down and we're just going to go back and forth on the topics. And I think it'll end up being a really good program and probably one that we'll repeat. So,
Now, is that $5 per child, or if you have more than one child?
yeah, it'll be $5. It says $5 per participant.
Okay. Okay.
So they're going to have pizza and things like that there,
wow, nice.
snacks. So,
Jeez,
um,
I might even show up.
yeah, $5 for pizza.
You're
And
not 9 to 15, Carrie.
Oh, darn.
You're too old.
we'll be
Well,
checking IDs.
I will.
Ask your driver's license. If you have one, you're too old.
We will definitely mention this again at the end of the show too. So, and then right
Yeah.
up until the event. So,
Yeah, I asked Brad for a flyer. I don't think he's put together an actual flyer yet for it.
yeah,
So
that's
we'll
even
get
better.
one.
Yeah, I can put that up. But this
Yeah,
works.
when I get one, I'll send it to you for yours, and I'll throw it up on our Facebook as well.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, what else did you have for us? Anything else you want to cover?
That's about it. I was hoping Tom would order up some good weather for Gettysburg this weekend.
Yeah, you're going to Gettysburg. Huh? That's going to be nice.
Yeah, we are in the very north part of Maryland. It takes you about 10 minutes of driving to get to Pennsylvania and about 15 to get to Gettysburg. And
That's some pretty country,
actually,
man. Pretty
yeah,
country.
actually, if you do a lot of studying of the Civil War, there were troops all around this Emmitsburg, Maryland.
Yeah.
Some of the troops were supposed to stay in Emmitsburg and decided to scoot up a little closer to the Gettysburg than they were supposed to,
Uh-huh.
and that's probably what saved the war. So one of our instructors out here lives out here and teaches out here quite frequently, and he is a huge fan of Civil War. He used to do reenactments at Gettysburg.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
he's
Sure,
taking
work
the
with a
students
guy
out.
like that. He does all that too.
Yeah, he took us out last year when I was here for a leader or planning class, and it is amazing. And
Yeah.
I'm not a big ghost guy, but when you stand out in a field where 5,000 people died over a weekend,
Isn't that crazy?
you
Killing.
feel it. So
Chilling, yeah. And some of the old Civil War cemeteries, wow, amazing. Read
Yeah,
some
the
of those
one.
headstones and the dates and that. Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
So it is definitely a very interesting area around here, and like I said, every place that you stop has some historical significance.
Yeah.
Something important happened right here at some time in the history. So
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
so I'm just gonna soak that up and enjoy it. So
So, what time does class start tomorrow?
oh my God, early. We're in class every day from we have to be in class at 8 a.m.
Wow.
and we get out usually between 5 and 5:30.
Okay. So
Long day.
it's a long day. It's a long day.
Yeah, it hasn't been all PowerPoints. Today was exceptionally PowerPointy, but then when we actually got down to the burn area, there's a lot of good information we covered. And
Yeah, that's awesome. So
when
you
I
can
sign
come
off
back
here,
and you can come back and share that with the other guys then? Is that what you do?
oh, I definitely
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite parts of it is
That's cool.
there's whenever you go to training like this, the knee jerk reaction is come back and change everything.
Yeah.
Going, oh, this is the way we have to do it because everybody else is doing it. And
Right.
my instructor said, if you don't do it, then everybody's going to die. And,
Yeah.
that's not the case. I always like to try to, change one piece at a time, do one
Yeah.
bite at a time.
You don't want to overwhelm them too much at the beginning.
No, to me, change is about, forward progress. And, we change because we're fixing a problem,
Sure.
not changing to change.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
It's usually
Yeah.
always for the best or for the good.
Yep. Constant improvement doesn't always mean constant change. So,
Yeah. True. Yeah.
but
You
yeah,
got to keep up with technology too. I mean, it's unbelievable
yeah,
how.
yeah. So there's a lot of things that, moving from a firefighter where you're in the house and, oh, the mattress is on fire. So let's just throw that out the window and get it out of the house. That's probably not stuff we should be doing anymore, with the investigation side of it. And
Yeah, that's
like,
true. Yes,
hey,
very important.
help me grab this big piece of evidence and throw it out the window.
The window. That's what they did though back in the day.
Yeah. The one of my instructors was from Chicago and he said he saw a
Uh,
refrigerator go out a 6-story window.
Ooh,
oh,
ooh,
I
look
would
out
not-
below.
That's Chicago. They've got their own rules.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's crazy.
But
Well, look,
thank you for having me on. I do have to study for my midterm test tomorrow and
well,
spend some quality time on my government-made bed. So-
well, thanks again for coming on, being here. It's always a pleasure to have you, and we look forward to your next visit. Good luck with the tests, and just be safe.
All right. Thank you, my friends.
All right.
Have a beautiful night.
Yep, you too.
You
Thanks.
too.
Take care.
Thanks.
All right. Good guy. Always studying and a
They
lot of-
have to.
Yeah, they have to. They have to stay ahead of that stuff. That's for sure. Let's see who else we got in there tonight. We have Russ Masusi. I probably mangled your name, Russ, but hello. How are you? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I mentioned Mark Mukovic, I think. Yes.
Mhm.
John Murray's in there. Hello. How are you? Yeah, we got quite a few in there watching tonight. We appreciate it. I wanted to mention, Mike, that we went to the Neighborhood Watch.
Yeah,
They
Tuesday night.
started that back up. It's back. We're gonna mention it when you do the events, but they had about 15, 16 people there. Bruce Shippey put it on, and Billy Smith was there as well. And it went very well.
Good.
A lot of questions. Met a lot of people there that actually watched the show. And like Fawn was in there and Russ, and really appreciated them coming up to me and talking. Steve says, thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. We also had the opportunity to go to the fundraiser for Walter Epps, who is running for Wayne County Sheriff.
He's impressive.
And he's very impressive. And I'll be honest, he's got my support. I like the guy. You go on his website, his entire plan and agenda's on there. Very well read.
It'd be nice to have a sheriff that's got the experience that he has in law enforcement.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So, yeah, it was a busy, what was that? Tuesday night, right?
Right.
Yeah, I had that. And what else did we want to talk about? We did the Commission on Aging. We had that Wednesday.
Got a new member,
Got a new member. Yep. Deanna Misfit, I think, is her name.
Laura Missett.
Yeah. And we're still looking for one. I think they still want one yet. So anybody
Got a
interested,
couple of leads.
contact us. They got a couple leads, but they haven't heard anything yet. So if you're interested, contact us. If you're 60 years or older and you're not on a commission for the city, we'd love to have you, right?
Yep.
All right. I wanted to mention, if you are a small business owner and you'd like to feature your business on our show, you can contact us by email, jccommunitychatter.com@gmail.com, or message us on Facebook. We are here for you and would love to have you on the show and be a part of promoting your business for you. It also might be a great idea for you to contact the Garden City Business Alliance as well. They are the chamber for the city now, and you can contact them at gardencitybusinessalliance.org. And actually, tomorrow morning at the Straight Farmhouse, 9 a.m., they are having their membership meeting. And you're always welcome to come and see what they're all about and possibly join. The next city council meeting, Mike's going to be Monday, May 23rd, 7 p.m. in the council chambers located at 6000 Middle Belt Road. These council meetings are a good way for you to get involved and voice any concerns that you may have as well. So we urge you to attend those. And let's see if I'm missing anything else. Nope. Okay, nothing in there. All right, Mike, you ready, bud?
I'm ready.
All right. Hold on 1 minute. I just want to get my slides up. All right. I'm going to remove that for now. All right, here we go.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. That'll be the day
Time for
when
some
you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave.
Mike.
You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good, man.
Cardio drumming, ages 13 and over, $5 drop in at the Maplewood Gym Wednesdays, 6 to 7. Bring your own set of ball, bass, and sticks, or rent a set for $5 or purchase one for $30.
Yeah, that's pretty popular over there.
Kids' craft kits will temporarily be on hold until mid-June. We're preparing oceans of fun kits and activities for summer reading program. This is at the Garden City Public Library.
Correct.
Yoga, Mondays at 5 p.m. and Thursdays at 5:45 at the Maplewood Community Center. Punch cards are $24 for residents, $32 for non-residents. Drop-ins are $6.
$6. This is this Saturday.
Yeah. Operation Fire Up. We're going to try to get the rest of these fire hydrants painted.
Yep.
May 14th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Hosted at the Maplewood Community Center. I think they're going to have juice and donuts or something
In the morning.
to kick it off, and then a lunch afterwards.
Yep.
You can sign up at the westlandareajcs.org/fireup, or email us at board@westlandareajcs.org.
Perfect.
Neighborhood Watch. Here he tells us it's coming back.
Yep. It's back.
Second Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m. at the Garden City Police Department. Share with your neighbors. Take a bite out of crime.
Yeah, they had a great turnout Tuesday. It was very, very informative. And there's a great app. It's called Crime Mapping. Crimemapping.com. You can go in there and see all the different
Stuff in your neighborhood.
yeah, in your neighborhood or surrounding areas as well. So check it out.
Distinguished Young Women of Wayne County Scholarship fundraiser They're having a road rally. One team per car, $10 per person. Includes prizes, a 50-50 raffle, and more. It is going to be on May 14th, so that's Saturday also.
Yeah.
Starting at location is Notre Dame Hall, 445 Wayne Road?
44 South Wayne Road. Yep.
Yeah, South Wayne Road in Wayne, Michigan.
Mhm.
To reserve your spot, you can email Wayne-Westland at distinguishing, oh boy.
Distinguish YW.org. Yeah. I don't know. Why
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, the Wacky Science Show will be also on May 14th. A lot of stuff going on May 14th.
Yeah. Busy day.
This is at 12 p.m. It's open to ages 4 to 12, $5 a child, $2 a sibling at the Maplewood Community Center.
Yeah. That sounds kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. An indie art and craft jam. There'll be one on Sunday, May 22nd, and another one on September 25th. Event sponsors, the Garden City DDA. Sponsors are Helium Studio and Creative SNL Makery and Studio Market. Local makers, live music, good eats, 5805 Central Garden City, the northeast corner of Ford and Middlebelt.
Yep.
Mark your calendars for the 2022nd season for the Farmers and Artisan Market. It's going to be open Thursdays from May 26th to October 3rd from 3 to 7 p.m. So Westland Farmer and Artisan Market located at 901 North Carlson in Westland at the Farmers Market and Lions Club Pavilion.
Yep.
Last Dog Rescues Shop and Adopt event. September 28th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the Garden City Park, 200 North Log Cabin in Garden City. 30 plus vendors will be on hand, and you can meet adoptable dogs.
Mm-hmm. I just want to take a minute here. Kim White Jenkins is in there, and she is from Helium. And she says, thanks for mentioning the Indie Art and Craft Jam. Kim, we've been promoting that for quite some time, right, Mike?
Yeah, a month or so.
Yeah, at least a good month. So hope that helps. And
Yeah.
any other events that you have coming up, just send us a flyer like that or whatever, and we will get that mentioned for you.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Tri-County Senior Day at the Detroit Zoo. It's going to be on June 1st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Free admission for seniors and one adult guest.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, Tri-County seniors 62 and older and one adult guest receive free admission and parking. No reservation is required. Senior citizens residing in Macomb, Oakland, and Wayne counties are invited to enjoy a special day at the Detroit Zoo. See if you can spot that missing wallaby while you're there. Senior Day features live entertainment, team tours, bingo, habitat chats, and a senior resource area. The event is one of 2 planned senior days hosted by the Detroit Zoo. It looks like another one's going to be on September 14th.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good deal. If you like the zoo.
Yeah.
It's too bad about that wallaby. Yeah. That was a sad.
Yeah. I think the wallaby is history.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Sad story right there. But yeah, this is a good deal. And I see they have tram tours. So those that can't walk very much or whatever, that would be great. Just get on a tram and take a tour.
No.
Yeah. All right.
Walking the beat with Rudy. Join our Garden City K-9 officer on his daily downtown patrol. This is going to be on Thursday, June 2nd. Registration is at 6 p.m. Waiver must be signed by the pet owner to participate. Dogs must be well behaved on a 6-foot leash. No retractable leashes, please. The walk begins at 7 p.m. Rudy will lead the pack at 7 p.m. sharp. Any questions, please call the DDA office at 734-261-2830.
Yep. Lieutenant Ray, I got to get, he says, you can get into that, Carrie, even if you can't get into mine and Bruce's class. He's talking about the Sioux. Yeah, 62 and over. Okay, thank you, sir. Oh, boy. All these
Next week, I guess, is Police Officer Appreciation Week.
I think it is. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think we're going to try to buy them a lunch.
Yeah,
on
that
it.
yeah, awesome.
Okay, a mom-to-mom sale, June 4th and 5th from 9 to 5 p.m., $20 a table. It's in the Garden City Civic Arena.
We also have Bonnie Rubinski's in there watching. Also, Derek Parton, my son. How you doing, Derek, from D&D Sports Chat? You probably remember that podcast, so wanted to mention him, say hi.
Community Shred Day in the spring of 2022 is going to be on Saturday, June 4th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the City Hall parking lot. Enter off Central from Ford Road, 6000 Middle Belt Road, Garden City. We will accept up to 5 paper grocery bags or cardboard banker's boxes of shreddable paper,
Right.
documents from Garden City residents and businesses to shred at no charge. Please note, cars must be in line by 12:45. One man's trash can be another man's identity.
Yeah.
I think they're also taking drug disposal
Yep, right there.
and
Yeah.
donations to the food pantry.
Yes. No liquids or needles, pills only. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Craft Day, Maplewood Community Center on Saturday, June 4th, 11 a.m., 6 hours.
$6 to get in there.
Surprise, Garden City High School Palm Tryouts Round 2. There was such a good turnout that we are having another tryout for the fall. Thursday and Friday, June 9th and 10th. Oh,
Yeah,
boy. 6 to 8 p.m. at the high school.
Yeah, cafeteria. Yep. Season is from August to February. I'll say one thing: Cougars have a good POM team. They have.
Oh, yeah, they've had a good one for years.
Over the years.
Won state
Real good.
competitions.
Yeah.
Okay. Adult leagues. Wiffle ball on Mondays, June 6th to August 8th, $150 a team, 6:30 to 9. Floor hockey on Tuesdays, June 7th to August 9th, $150 a team, 7 to 9. Dodgeball on Wednesdays, June 8th through August 10th, $150 a team at 7:30. And fouling Thursdays, June 9th to August 11th, $100 per team
Yeah.
from 7 to 9 p.m.
Yeah. So
Is
make
that the
sure
log
that
cabin?
day, that you record or you check out the show afterwards. It'll be recorded.
Okay, Camp Garden City Summer Camp, Monday through Friday, ages 6 through 11, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Runs from June 20th to August 19th in Garden City Park. $79 for residents, $94 for non-residents. More information and registration is available online at gardencitymi.org/campgc.
Yeah, Lieutenant Ray says, "Where's the axe throwing?" You know, he's a real damn near professional at this axe throw. He's got his own axe and everything, and I'd love to have that in Garden City. I really would. I wish somebody'd open that. In Garden City. A lot of fun.
Probably not for ages 6 to 11, however.
No, right. Exactly.
Music in the Park is sponsored by Gordon Chevrolet. This is a Garden City Business Alliance event. It's going to be on Thursdays from 6 to 9. The first one is on June 23rd. Sinyan Smith is the band. Second one is July 21st. The Smith Factory is the band. And on August 18th, Taylor Tuckey is the band. And it'll be a shop and play event. Various organizations and individuals can.
Kiwanis, right? Is in that.
Yeah, Kiwanis is gonna be in it.
Uh-huh.
We've got plans for that.
Cool. This is a big one.
Autos for Autism Car Show. This is the 21st annual.
Wow.
It's presented by the Berger Autistic School Association to benefit Berger students with school for students with autism. It'll be on Monday, July 18th from 4 to 9. Our new location this year, because there's stuff going on at the middle school and I can't use it there, will be in the Garden City High School, 6500 Middle Belt Road at Maplewood. Live music by Bonnie and the Working Girls. Delicious food by RJ Smoked Meats. Merchandise raffles, lots of trophies, dash plaques to the first 200 entrants. Motorcycles are welcome. Space is limited, so register early. Register, sponsor, or donate online at www.autosforautismgc.com. You can get more information by calling Lisa Clark, 734-323-3010, or our own buddy Kim Marquette, 734-812-1559.
Yeah, that is a great event, great cause. They raise a lot of money. I think
huge turnouts.
I think I'm going to be a judge again this year, so I'm looking forward to that. And that is all we have, sir.
Okay.
Now,
Lucky Squirrel.
Anything else?
Lucky Squirrel coming up.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. Lucky Squirrel. Yep, go ahead.
First one is going to be May 21st from 10 to 3.
Yep.
At the Old Farmers Market at Ford Road in Middle Belt. Arts, crafts, antiques, and more. Food and baked goods for sale too. In conjunction with that, they're doing Garden City Gives a Boot. Donate new or gently used boots, men and women's accepted.
Kelly Bailey gets in that.
Yeah. Any questions, contact Kelly Bailey at 734-887-7940.
Now you can find a lot of this in this month's Garden City Marketplace. Mike,
which I'm looking through as we speak.
Right. You can pick one up at your favorite establishment, the library, GJ's restaurant, a lot of restaurants. I think Garden City Hospital has them. They're pretty much all over.
Yeah. I usually get mine at the Straight Farmhouse.
Straight Farmhouse. Yep, exactly.
Okay. Garden City Garden Club.
Yes.
Cheryl would not want me to skip this.
Yep.
Upcoming events. That was today. No, that was yesterday. May 18th, visit the U of M Environmental Interpretive Center in Dearborn. They'll meet at 10 a.m. at the Straight Farmhouse and carpool from there. Mm-hmm. May 21st, Garden City Club Bake Sale at Garden City Lucky Squirrel. May 28th, Planting Annuals at the Commons at Ford Road in Middle Belt and at our Butterfly Garden. We expect to meet in the morning, weather dependent, call for further details. Mm-hmm. July 23rd will be the annual Garden City Garden Walk. Any questions? Contact Mrs. Chat, Cheryl Parton at 734-788-1319.
Yeah, they're actually, did you mention the bake sale? They're going to be at the Lucky Squirrel too, the 21st.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Yep, bake sale. Yep, I think Walter Epps is going to try and make that as well. I think Brian Earl is giving him the details.
I hope so.
Yeah,
he needs to get out and talk to as many people as possible and get them to talk to more people.
Right, meet and greet.
Okay, you talked about Garden City Neighborhood Watch.
Yep.
There's a 5K fun run sponsored by North Brothers Ford. This is going to be on Saturday, May 21st at 9 a.m. Reservation includes a USATF certified course, prizes and recognition for the top 3 male and female in all ages, T-shirts guaranteed for all registered. Well, you had to register by April 30th. So refreshments, water, and fruit available at various checkpoints throughout the race and after the race. Awards for the top 3 in age group. Same day registration is available. $5 discount for early registrations. Contact info at North Brothers. That's NORTHBROS.com for pre-registration forms. I think this is going to take place at the Westland Farmers Market.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a nice facility over there.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything else that we didn't already cover.
I got one here. Annual Strawberry Festival is going to be held June 17th. It's a
Was
Friday.
this a Presbyterian church?
Yeah, the Garden City Presbyterian Church, 1841 Middle Belt Road, 4:30 to 8. Music, boutique, bake sale, games for the kids, and strawberries with cake and ice cream for all. Proceeds
Oh.
will be donated to local charities. Yeah, strawberry shortcake, one of my favorites.
Okay. Our old buddy Lynn Fisher is
Yeah.
putting on one of my favorite plays, Guys and Dolls, this summer.
Ah,
Friday and Saturday, July 15, 16, 22, 23, 29, 30 at 7:30 p.m. And Saturdays and Sundays, July 17th, 23rd, 24th, 30th, and 31st at 2 p.m. Tickets are $18 and are available at inspiretheater.ticketleap.com.
oh,
They're, of course, located at 33455 Warren Road in Westland. Their phone number is 734-751-7057. They're about halfway between Vinoy and Wayne Road.
yep. Yeah, that is a nice little theater there. If you've never been there, it's really nice. Stadium seating, real close to the action.
Yeah. And these quote amateurs do a hell of a job.
Oh, they're almost professional, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
they really do. I was trying to.
You and I enjoyed the Mother's Day celebration last week. That was good.
Oh yeah. Mention that. Talk about that. That was really good. Good turnout.
Yeah.
And lot of raffles. Think you won something? I won something.
Yeah, we got a gift certificate to a restaurant.
Yeah, we got a couple of free rounds of mini golf at Ford Road Mini Golf.
Oh, nice.
If you've never played there, that's a great little golf course. So you want to check that out as well. Go see Barb and Bill and tell them we said hi. Couple of our favorite people.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think we're just about done. There's all the car shows and road rallies that
Yeah.
we talked about last week with was it last week?
Yeah. Last week with Don. Yep.
We had Don, there's a road rally on May 14th, isn't it?
Mhm.
Starting location at Notre Dame Hall on 3144 South Wayne Road.
Yep. We did that.
One team per car, $10 per person. Includes
Yep.
prizes, 50-50 raffle and more. Cash bar and light food available for purchase. To reserve your spot, email Wayne-Westland at distinguishedYW.org.
Mm-hmm.
Charity golf outing on Sunday, August 14th. Check-in at 8:30. Shotgun start at 9 a.m. Men's, ladies, and co-ed teams, $50 per golfer. Going to take place at the Fellows Creek Golf Club in Canton.
Oh,
Includes 18 holes in the cart, a putting contest, a hole-in-one entry, post-golf meal, and more.
sweet.
And we're supposed to save the date for the Wayne Road Cruise on June 18th and the Cruise in Hines on August 28th. I think that's it.
Steve Ray says great show. Kathy Ward, great show. Great events happening too. Exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's good to see Garden City coming back to life after all
2
of
years
the
of-
lockdowns and restrictions.
Right, right. Well, we don't want to get back to that either. So
No,
people still need to be
yeah,
cautious.
I see where incidents are going up in Michigan rather significantly. I was
think-
over at Myers yesterday
yeah.
and got my booster shot number 2.
Oh, yeah. We've had ours. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You started earlier than I did.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, very important. If you can get that. I forgot what I was going to say now. But anyway, yeah, the numbers are ticking up. I think yesterday or today or yesterday, they said there was 21 cases at Garden City Hospital. So
Wow.
yeah, that was high. So
I think last week there were like 71 fatalities
wow.
in the
Yeah,
state of Michigan.
Deaths are down, but cases are rising. So, and I guess that's due to being vaccinated. You know, that really helps.
Yeah,
You don't get it as
those of us that are vaccinated, even if we do get it, and it's very transmissible, these new subvariants, at least we're not likely to get sick enough to be hospitalized
exactly
and die.
right. So just keep doing what you're doing, and you know, be careful. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
All right. You know, we're always looking for guests, Mike, to be on the show, especially now during election time. Any candidate interested in coming on the show, contact us today. We'd love to have you. It's very easy. Just email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on Facebook. Doesn't matter what community you live in, we want to hear from you. For now, we'll be doing the show remotely and safely from the comfort of your home or office. Also, maybe if you own a business or belong to an organization, you'd like to share your information with us in the surrounding communities. If so, contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you. And with that said, Mike, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast.
Special thanks to our good buddy, Lieutenant Steve Ray from the Garden City Fire Department. He's always got some great information.
Yeah.
And, always makes himself available. We really appreciate him. Also, a big thanks to my fantastic co-hosts, meteorologist Dr. Tom Iwinski and Kiwanis president, Mr. Mike Jones. Great job as always. Mike,
Thank
any
you.
final thoughts before we go? Oh, I know. Go Tigers.
Oh, geez.
Oh, my God. What has happened to them?
I don't know. They got
That.
real offense problems. If they give up 3 runs, they're probably going to lose.
You know, they've been getting decent pitching. Their bullpen's been phenomenal, but they just
Bullpen's
can't
been
hit
pretty
the ball.
pretty darn good. It's one of the best in the majors.
Yes.
Although they had a few little blips this week.
I'll tell you, I don't get it. They look so good on paper. They got all that great talent.
We got 3 out of our 5 starting pitchers are on the disabled list.
Yep, that hurts too. Yep. So I don't know. They need to do something. That's for sure. I know it's
Yeah,
still early, but you know,
Yeah,
these are
they've got the
games
same
that we
record they
should-
had last year, which at this time, which was terrible.
These are games that they should be winning. I mean, come on.
Yeah, Oakland is not a league powerhouse, and we just lost 4 out of 5 to them.
I know. Made them look great, didn't we?
Yeah,
And when you got a big goose egg there, can't even score a run, that's really bad. All right, a big thank you to each and every one of you for sharing your time with us tonight. We really appreciate it, as always. Remember, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook, so we hope that you'll catch it later at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late by going to facebook.com/GCChat. You can also go to our YouTube channel. Just search for GC Community Chat. You'll find not only this show, but all of our past shows as well. And please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button, or there's a little bell there you can click on. We would really appreciate it. I'd like to get my subscription up on that. We're doing great on Facebook, but I got to get going on YouTube. And as always, we continue to thank all of our healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that your families and you are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And when you see any of our heroes, any of those heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. We are praying that relief comes soon so you all can catch a break. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. Don't forget, we like to promote community unity, so let's be united and support one another. And please don't hesitate, vaccinate. Right, Mike?
Yes, sir.
And Mike, if you see something,
Say something.
right, we have to look out for one another out there. For all your weather information, be sure to head on over to dappertomsweather.com. It's got a great user-friendly website over there, lots of good weather information. We will see you right back here next Thursday, May 19th, live on Facebook and on YouTube with our guest, Jerry Thorne from Party Animal Travel. You could be a winner to go to the Arts, Beats, and Eats, but you have to tune in to win. So until then, we hope you all enjoy the show. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for listening. Have a very safe and wonderful rest of your week, and good night. See you, Mike.
Good night.